Hi everyone. I just wanted to first of all thank you for taking time to watch this video. And the reason for this video is I feel like I wanted to have a personal connection with each and every one of you that visit my page and really be able to tell you my heart and the reason for me choosing to go on this missions trip. After graduating from Southeastern University in May, I was really contemplating what God wanted for me and what He had for me. Ever since I was 8 years old, I've been wanting to pursue a career in music and always felt called to that. So after graduation, I started playing different venues and playing at restaurants, coffee shops, and churches. But after I would play, I still did not feel satisfied or fulfilled, and I felt confused because I felt like God had given me this talent to use, and I was using it, but I didn't feel peace knowing that that's what God had for me. And so I constantly was praying, okay, God, what is the next direction for my life? What is the next step for me? And I also started contemplating a bigger picture of why am I here on earth? What's the meaning and what's God's purpose for me here? And I came to the conclusion that the reason for me being here is to change and impact people's lives by the love of Christ. And so, whatever that means, it basically means that whatever I'm doing, I should be impacting people's lives by God's love. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm not in God's will for my life. So I came in contact with an acquaintance over this summer, and he had just returned from going on this thing called the World Race. And he didn't really say too much about it, but for some reason it stuck in my mind, and a month later I was reminded of it. So I went on the website and I was looking at the different blogs, and what it consists of is going to 11 countries in 11 months, and you do various things from feeding the hungry to having VBS for orphanages and children that have never been shown love before, to going to the bars in Thailand and witnessing to the prostitutes, and going to hospitals and praying for the sick. And when I first saw this, my first reaction was, wow, that's so great for someone else. Because honestly, I felt comfortable where I was, and I felt, okay, I could never do something like that because that would require too much of myself and I would have to give up too much. But God had other plans. He kept putting it in my mind and kept bringing me back to the website until finally I was like, okay, God, is this what you want from me? Is this my next step? And after asking that question, it just all the more became um, evident to me that that's where God wanted me to be. And so about 3 weeks ago, I applied to the World Race and I got accepted. So my plans are right now is I will be leaving in January to go on the World Race. And some of the countries I will be going to are Thailand, India, Nepal, Nicaragua, Honduras, Malaysia, Cambodia, Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda. So I'm going to some of the poorest of poorest countries, and living conditions for myself will mean giving up a lot. But I know that God, His hand is in everything, and He'll never give me more than what I can handle. And the biggest, I guess, struggle that I have right now is with finances and just trusting that God will provide. The cost of the trip is $16,000, which is accommodation, travel, and food. And that might seem like a lot, but I know that God, He's always said that He will provide what we need according to His riches and glory. And so if y'all would be a part of this trip, I would love for you to be a part through prayer and support and encouragement, because we know that Satan will do anything in his power to prevent me from going on this trip and also prevent me from being able to minister to people while I'm there. So I appreciate your encouragement and support that way. And also, if you feel led to give finances in any way, I would greatly appreciate that. There's a couple ways you can either stay connected with me or decide to give. I have a World Race blog, which is bethanybernard.theworldrace.org. And if you go on there, you can click on support me, and you can give by debit or credit card on that. There is a percentage fee that the credit card takes out of the amount you give. So there's another way you can give, and that's by check. And you can mail the check to Adventures in Missions, which is P.O. Box 534470, Atlanta, Georgia, zip code 30353/4470. And that's by check. Just indicate that it's for Bethany Bernard. And everything you do give is tax deductible, so they will be able to have a tax form for that. And once again, I wanted to thank you for listening, and thank you for just being there to support me and encourage me. And I'm excited to see what God does in this next journey in life. Thank you.